The Mary Star of the Sea High School girls basketball team lost 15 of their 16 games in the 2013 season. The very next year, it hired proud alumni Victor Tuberosi to be the new head coach. In his fifth season on the job, the Stars reached the CIF-Southern Section Division V AA semifinals for the first time in 2018. They would do so again in 2019, even advancing to the Southern California State Regional Division V playoffs, winning a first-round game at Montclair, before following it up in 2020 with their first league title in 36 years. The spring of 2021 provided a lot of hope for Mary Star and two new fabulous freshmen. Forward Madison Watts provided versatility and length on both ends of the courts. And then there's the scintillating sharpshooter who is not afraid to let fly from deep in guard Andrea Lopez. Combining their talents with playoff-hardened veterans Bella Marconi, Christina Camacho, Isabella Serrano, and Caitlin Owase, the Stars stormed to a second straight Santa Fe League championship, winning it outright and winning all 15 regular season games, propelling the Stars into the CIF-Southern Section playoffs, this time in Division IV AA, being awarded the fourth seed of the 32-team tournament, and a tough draw as they opened off the playoffs at home against the Rams of Temple City High School. After a grueling first half, the Stars pulled away in the second half, relying on their pressure defense and clutch shots like this three-pointer in the corner from Camacho to guide the Stars to the first-round 48-36 victory, before defeating La Quinta of Westminster 62-53 in the second round. The Stars then went from Orange County to the San Fernando Valley, making it rain from beyond the arc 14 times in their quarterfinal game at Calabasas. Marconi had the hot hand in the second quarter, hitting 3 of her 4 triples. The Stars built up a lead as big as 23, and Lopez finished off the Coyotes, hitting 5 of her game-high 6 triples in the second half, and the Stars won going away 78-64. Then in the semifinals, the Stars hit Immaculate Heart with a steady dose of Watts as she scored 21 points, in propelling the Stars through their first ever CIF-Southern Section Championship game appearance with a 57-40 victory over the Pandas. Thursday, June 10, 2021, a day that will forever be remembered in Mary Star lore, when the girls basketball team battled Agoura for the Division IV AA title. The Stars were underdogs against the Agoura team that had no player smaller than 5'7". After falling behind 7-0 at the start of the first quarter, Serrano and company managed to keep it close. And on this drive to the basket by Lopez near the end of the first half, the Stars had their first lead before trailing 27-26 at intermission. When the third quarter began, the defensive intensity and Watts' offensive onslaught took over the game, as the Stars outscored the Chargers 17-6 to lead 43-33 at quarter's end. The game was still relatively close midway through the fourth quarter before Lopez buried her 4th triple of the contest, finishing with 21 points and building the lead up to 8. Agoura managed to slice their deficit down to 2 with 9.5 seconds left to play, before Watts sealed the deal with 2 free throws, finishing with a game-high 24 points. And then it was finally time for these Stars to get their eternal shine on. The sheer joy of the Stars and Tuberosi could not be contained when the clock hit triple zeros, as the Stars held off Agoura 54-50 to win the CIF-Southern Section Division IV AA Girls Basketball Championship. After 67 years of waiting their turn and 7 painful runner-up finishes, Mary Star of the Sea High School can finally say they have captured a CIF-Southern Section sports title, ending a long, hard journey that began in November 2013.